welcome to another video. Today what we'll be doing is performing a full multi-time frame technical analysis breakdown to see what kind of opportunity we can be looking for on the specific pair that we will be analyzing from a swing trading perspective. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm a top author on the TRADINGVIEW platform, and every single day I share new free analysis and education for all of you. So I really suggest you do subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on all this free education, and I will see you in the video. The pair that I want to speak about today is USDJPY. Now, why do I want to speak specifically about USDJPY? Because it is very near to providing a very good trading opportunity. So obviously I want you guys to capitalize on it. And also it is very educational. So no matter when you are watching this video, if it is already old or if it is new, this will be a very interesting video because it will teach you some very important key concepts that you can apply in the market that will make you a better swing trader. So let's start our analysis from the monthly, the weekly, and the daily time frames to see the directional aspect of the pair. Then obviously we will also see what we have from a COT perspective, so commitment of traders, to see what hedge funds are doing on the pair. And obviously by checking what hedge funds are doing on the pair, we are able to gain an advantage over our competition in the market because we're able to follow the smart money. And then what we will be doing is looking at what we have from a 4-hour perspective to see how we can be looking for a potential opportunity on the pair and how we have to be looking for potential confirmations. So let's start our analysis from the monthly time frame. Now on the monthly, what do we see? Now from a monthly perspective, we can see immediately that the market has approached a very strong structure support area. In fact, from here, the market had started all this move to the upside. Again, the market tested and rejected this level here. Again, the market here tested and rejected the zone. Again, here, the market tested and rejected this area. And currently, the market is testing, as we are speaking, this very strong structure support area from a monthly perspective. Going down on the weekly, what do we see? Now, from a weekly perspective, we can see that the market has just approached a very strong structure support area. In fact, from here, the market had started all this move to the upside. Again, the market here tested and rejected this area to the upside. And currently, the market is testing again this zone from which we can definitely expect the market to give us a move to the upside and reject the zone to the upside. Going down on the daily, what do we see? Now on the daily, situation is extremely interesting. Why is it interesting? Now, if you remember, the first time we spoke about USDJPY was after the market had created this W formation. And what did we say? We said, after a W formation, we want to see the market give us a move to the downside. And that is exactly what the market did. And the reason for which from here we wanted to see the move to the downside was not only that we had this W formation on the daily, but also that we had, from a weekly perspective, very strong structure resistance at this zone. In fact, the last time that the market went to the upside before creating this break to the downside was exactly here. So we had very strong structure resistance at this area from a weekly perspective, meaning that we had a W formation on the daily that was testing very strong weekly resistance from which we definitely expected the market to give us a move to the downside, which is exactly what the market did. And by the way, I will link in description this previous analysis so you can go and check it out for further reference and more free education. And why is this relevant when it comes to the current price action that we're having now? It is relevant because it is a very similar pattern. Because while here we had a W formation testing a weekly resistance, here we have an M formation, specifically overextended M formation, that is testing a monthly support area. In fact, inside of this box, as we have seen earlier, we have a very strong monthly demand. So we have a daily bullish pattern that is testing a monthly support area from which we can definitely expect the market to give us a move to the upside. Now let's see if our overall bullish view on USDJPY, that is given by the fact that we have a bullish pattern on the daily and monthly support. Let's see if this bullish outlook that we have just found on USDJPY is backed up by what we see from a COT perspective. So what hedge funds are actually doing on USDJPY. Just a quick reminder, make sure you comment below and you let me know which pairs or topics you would like me to cover or analyze in the next video. Now, in order to understand what hedge funds are doing on USDJPY, we have to check the COT data for the JPY. Now, if you're asking yourself why it is enough to check only the JPY, it is because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So if you check the data for the JPY, you are actually already checking JPY USD. But we want information on USDJPY. So we have to reverse everything that we read here, meaning that if we see that institutions are adding and have added 6K shorts, we actually know that they have added 6K longs, because if they added 6K shorts on JPY USD, it means that they added 6K longs on USDJPY. So we can see that institutions have added 6K longs on USDJPY and closed 1.8K shorts. So definitely hedge funds have our overall same outlook on USDJPY. They want to see a move to the upside because they are adding longs and closing shorts during this move to the downside on USDJPY. They're adding longs and closing shorts, so we can definitely expect a move to the upside. And in fact, what we can see is also that the long exposure of JPY USD is decreasing from 32% to 29.6%. The short exposure is increasing from 11.7% to 15.2%, with net positions decreasing from 29K to 21K, and longs we have currently 44.8K longs and 23.1K shorts. So definitely JPY USD looks bearish, meaning that USDJPY looks bullish. So we can definitely expect this move to the upside. However, as usual, just because we want to see the market give us from this region a move to the upside doesn't mean that we can just take the long. Obviously not. Trading is reactive, is not predictive. Just because we want to see this move to the upside doesn't mean that we can just take the long. And as usual, monthly, weekly, and daily combined with the COT data are the best time frames when it comes to the direction of the market. But when it comes to entry, the best time frame for entry is the 4 hours. And what we can see at the moment that is going on from a 4-hour perspective. We can see at the moment that on the 4 hour, the market is just creating lower lows, lower highs, and impulsing to the downside very aggressively. So obviously we cannot be looking for any longs at the moment, because until the structure from a 4 hour perspective will be like this, the market will easily continue to the downside, since both the structure and the momentum are quite bearish. So the market is definitely in a bearish environment and we cannot be looking for any longs. So what we will be doing with students. Now, all inside of this area with students, we will be monitoring price action from a 4 hour perspective. And what we will be waiting for is for the market to shift from a bearish to a bullish market. Only after the market will shift from a bearish to a bullish market, only then we will add USDJPY to our watch list. And at that point, when the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice long with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities for the move to the upside and the market to actually complete this formation at the neckline, aka the previous support, not a resistance. We also want to see the market reject the monthly support, and obviously we want to see the market complete the pattern. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you. Also, make sure you go and check out the mentorship program. You find the link in the description. It's a very complete program. You first learn all the rules of my rule-based strategies, and then you trade them live with me. In fact, every single day I give you a new daily market breakdown showing you exactly how to apply the strategies with entries, stops, take profits, as well as having me answering all questions that you have every single day, including the weekends. So it's a very complete program. I really suggest that you go and check it out, and I will see you in.